Kira here with another Scraplift Saturday. Today we are scraplifting Jan, who is Intense Magic on Instagram. She is a digital scrapbooker, so it's a little bit of a change for us today. But here is my take on her layout. So the layout that she had done is got like 5 pictures that are kind of centrally placed across the page. And she's got like 2 corners of pattern paper, and then the other two corners have like clusters with like kind of little journaling cards there, I guess. So I've got these 4 pictures of my son, Jonathan, and I know it's another Batman layout, and sorry, not sorry, because he's really into Batman right now. And I know my last Batman layout got 2 thumbs down so far. I mean, it might get more, but so far it's got 2 as I'm filming or I'm voiceovering this one. So I'm sure this one will get some thumbs down as well because it's a Batman layout again. Anyways, that's actually just the negative space from my first Batman layout, and I just decided to use it as kind of a background piece to this layout, because this layout is a bunch of pictures of my son, and he got a new shirt for his birthday from his grandma, his Alaska grandma, and it's a Batman shirt, but it's like, it looks like he's Batman, so it's got a little cape on it and everything, and it's so super cute. So when he's like playing at the park and running around, the little cape, like whooshes behind him, and it's adorable. So I got a few pictures of him. I mean, I got a ton of pictures of him in this shirt because I think it's really cute. And so I'm just going to scrapbook those because I wanted, a lot of them on one page. So I started with the Batman symbol, and I just kind of placed it kind of a little tilted, just to give it a little bit more interest, and to make it not look exactly like the other Batman layout that I did. And I started with the corners. So in Jan's layout, she had like pattern paper on each of the corners, and I kind of played off of that with the top corner and did my little fold down corner thing, and then did the same pattern paper on the top and the bottom. And I used a journaling card from Gossamer Blue, and I was hoarding this card because I think it's so cute. It's got little plus signs on it, like different colored plus signs. I think it's really cute, and so I was hoarding it for the perfect thing, how that goes, and I decided that I would use it here because it had all these different colors, and I just thought it would be cute. The numbered strip that you see, that was actually a branding strip on this paper, and this paper is it's an LE Studio paper. It's, I think, like a 2014 one that I bought from Megan Andrews when she had her T-Stash sale. So anyways, the branding strip was off of that, and I just thought it would be cute for this because in Jan's original layout, she had like a numbered paper as one of her papers for the corner pieces, and also because this was like, I think this was like the day after my son's birthday, because that's when he got his Batman shirt. So I got him a Batman shirt for his birthday, so he was wearing that on his birthday, and then the day after he wore this Batman shirt, which is ridiculously cute. So there's all the pictures of him in his little Batman shirt. You can see the little cape flying behind him, and I decided to print one of them in color because it was kind of, he was like running off into the sunset when we were leaving the park. So I just thought it was kind of cute. And then I just built little clusters in the top right corner and the bottom left corner. Like I said, in the original layout of Jan's, she had kind of like these little journaling card clusters. So I kind of just played off of that and actually just cut down some journaling cards because a journaling card would have been much too large for this layout. So I just cut some down. So one says, "You are so very loved," and the other one says, "In the moment." That 3 is also just fussy cut from a journaling card. And again, just because it's his third birthday, or it was the day after his third birthday, whatever, he's 3. Anyways, so I wanted to, the colors I chose to use for this layout are kind of that teal color, and then yellow and black, and then some little pieces of gold. So I wanted to make sure that in each of the clusters I had all of those colors represented. So I wanted to bring in that teal to the top and bottom cluster. And in Jan's original layout, she had it looked like little what's the word I'm looking for? Like sewing thread. Yeah, thread. That's the word I'm looking for. And so I decided to just do the baker's twine, because that's kind of more my style than the cluster of thread. So I brought in this mint kind of colored baker's twine, and just had that going in each of the clusters. And then since I had some gold in a couple of the spots, I wanted to bring gold into the cluster on the left-hand side. So I had these tiny little gold star sequins that I had gotten from my pen pal Becky, and I thought they worked perfectly with this layout, so I just kind of scattered those around the page as well. And that's pretty much how my layout's looking so far. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start adhering everything down. So this little chipboard frame cluster, I have been trying to use this on a layout for I don't know how long. I built this cluster forever ago. It didn't end up on the layout that it was originally created for. So I took it off of there, and I've been trying desperately to use it on a layout ever since, and it just hasn't worked out. And so this layout, I was like, it's going on here. It's for sure happening this time. And it did. It worked. So I just layered it behind that first photo. And I liked that it had that little button, that little chipboard button, because on the original layout, there were some little button embellishments on her layout too. So I thought it would kind of play off of that too. And then I bumped that photo up on, well, half of it, because half of it's on the chipboard. So I needed to bump it up on the other half so it wouldn't just be laying funny. But I wanted that colored photo to be kind of the main focus here. So I ended up popping that up on double the amount of foam. And then the third photo is just flat to the page. And then the fourth photo is one layer of foam as well. And yeah, so I'm just kind of adhering everything down now. The little bug chipboard really has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that it's yellow with teal, and that's how it ended up on the layout. So I will put that over there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out, because usually I try and stick pretty closely to the actual layout. And I had sent Mary like the picture before I had done anything, because I usually plan my layouts before I start filming. So I had started planning my layout, and I had sent a photo to Mary and kind of said, so what do you think about this for, our Scraplift Saturday? And she wrote back, it doesn't look anything like the original. And I was like, well, it doesn't, but it's basically taking the same concept of Jan's original layout and just making it my own. And I think that that's kind of a good way to use scrap lifting, is to just, use it to a point and then make it your own style. And I wasn't really thrilled about my last Scraplift layout. I know I had kind of mentioned that in my last video, that I wasn't in love with it. It wasn't there was nothing bad about the layout. It just wasn't my favorite because it just wasn't really my style. And so this time I wanted to make sure that I was happy with it and that I really liked it. And doing that means making it my style. So that's what I did. So for my title, I decided to go with na 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 Batman. I would have done more na 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 nas, but I did not have that many N's and that many A's. So I used as many N's and as many A's in that font as I had, and then did Batman in this gold font. And I think it's a really cute really cute title. It's a little cheesy, but it's cute. And I think that he'll appreciate it when he's older. He gets really irritated with me now when I sing the Batman song to him, but you know, that's what I'm supposed to do, is irritate my kids, right? Anyways, I finished off with little gold Heidi shine and called that done. I hope you guys enjoy this, and check out Jan on Instagram. I'll link all of her links that I have for her below if you're interested in checking her out. And I will see you guys next month for another Scraplift Saturday. Have a good day. Bye.